The entertainment world has been shaken yet again by heartbreaking news. Just as fans were beginning to come to terms with the recent loss of several beloved stars, another tragedy has struck. Malcolm-Jamal Warner, an actor adored by millions for his role as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show, has passed away at the age of 54. What makes this even more devastating is the suddenness of it all. Warner tragically drowned in an unexpected accident while vacationing along the Caribbean coast. According to early reports, Warner was spending quality time with family in Playa Cocos, a popular destination in Costa Rica. The vacation was supposed to be a peaceful break from work, a chance to unwind with loved ones. But what began as a serene day at the beach quickly turned into a nightmare. Witnesses say a powerful current suddenly pulled Warner into deeper water. Despite immediate efforts from bystanders and local responders to rescue him and perform first aid, they were unable to revive him. His passing has left fans, friends, and colleagues reeling, mourning the untimely loss of a man who left a deep mark on American television. Malcolm-Jamal Warner wasn't just a familiar face from TV. He was a part of people's childhoods. Born on August 18, 1970, in Jersey City, New Jersey, Warner carried with him a name rich in meaning. His mother named him after two of her heroes, civil rights leader Malcolm X and jazz pianist Ahmad Jamal. From an early age, Malcolm showed a natural talent for performing. But his life would change forever when, at just 14 years old, he was cast by Bill Cosby himself to play the role of Theo Huxtable, the mischievous, relatable teenage son on The Cosby Show. His charisma, comedic timing, and grounded performance earned him not only widespread admiration, but also an Emmy nomination, an impressive feat for a young actor. After The Cosby Show, Warner didn't fade into the background. Instead, he continued to build a rich and diverse career. He starred in the sitcom Malcolm and Eddie, played recurring roles in dramas like Sons of Anarchy and The Resident, and remained a steady presence on screen for decades. But acting was only one of his many talents. Malcolm-Jamal Warner was also deeply passionate about music, poetry, and directing. He directed episodes of popular shows like Community and was behind several episodes of the educational series The Magic School Bus, helping shape a generation of young viewers. With both entertainment and knowledge, his creative pursuits extended into music, where he often combined spoken word and jazz influences. In 2015, Warner earned a Grammy Award alongside the Robert Glasper Experiment and Lala Hathaway for their soulful rendition of Jesus' Children of America. The win wasn't just a professional milestone, it was a testament to Warner's artistic range and dedication to meaningful, socially conscious work. He was never one to chase the spotlight. Instead, he poured himself into projects that fed his spirit and reflected his values. In the hours after his death was confirmed, tributes flooded in from all corners of the entertainment industry. Viola Davis took to social media, writing, "You made us laugh, reflect, and feel seen. Thank you for your artistry and your heart." Former co-stars and longtime collaborators expressed their heartbreak. Even Bill Cosby, whose own reputation has been marred by scandal, issued a statement acknowledging Warner's enduring legacy. Malcolm was like a son to me. Cosby wrote, "He brought warmth, joy, and intelligence to everything he did." My heart breaks for his family. For many, Warner's death is more than just the loss of an actor. It's the loss of a piece of television history, a man who helped shape one of the most iconic sitcoms of all time. The Cosby Show wasn't just entertainment, it was groundbreaking. It presented a successful black family in a positive light, at a time when that was far from common on primetime television. And Theo Huxtable was a major part of that. With his quick wit and relatable teenage struggles, Warner gave viewers a character who felt real, warm, and human. He made us laugh, made us think, and reminded us what it meant to grow up. But perhaps what made Malcolm-Jamal Warner so special was that he never allowed fame to define him. He carried himself with humility, often staying away from tabloid headlines and celebrity drama. He focused on the work on telling stories, crafting music, and supporting young artists who looked up to him. He mentored, performed spoken word at small venues, and used his voice for advocacy. In a world often obsessed with fame and noise, Warner was a quiet force, one who let his work speak for him. His death is a painful reminder of how fragile life is. It's hard to believe that someone who once lit up our screens as a vibrant teenager is now gone. And while his physical presence may no longer be with us, his legacy will live on in every rerun of The Cosby Show, every poem he shared, every song he lent his voice to. He gave us decades of laughter, wisdom, and inspiration, and for that, the world will remember him fondly. As fans light candles, share their favorite Theo moments online, and mourn this tremendous loss, one thing becomes clear. Malcolm-Jamal Warner left this world far too soon. But he also left it better than he found it. Through his art, his compassion, and his quiet brilliance, he touched countless lives. And while the waves may have taken him that fateful day in the Caribbean, his spirit remains strong, etched into the hearts of all who grew up watching him, and all who were lucky enough to know him beyond the screen. Warner's death has reignited conversations about the unpredictable nature of life and the importance of cherishing every moment. Social media has become a living tribute to his legacy, flooded with clips from his most iconic scenes, heartfelt fan messages, and emotional testimonies from peers who worked alongside him. Many have pointed out how his portrayal of Theo helped normalize conversations about learning disabilities, something rarely discussed in mainstream media. During the 80s and 90s, his character's journey resonated deeply with viewers who saw their own struggles reflected on screen. Making him more than just a TV star, he became a symbol of hope and understanding. In addition to his work in front of the camera, Warner had long been committed to using his platform for good. He was active in mentoring young creatives, particularly within Black communities, often emphasizing the importance of staying grounded and valuing integrity over fame. He frequently gave lectures at schools, spoke at cultural events, and collaborated with non-profits focused on youth development and the arts. Warner believed in the power of storytelling not just for entertainment, but as a tool for healing, education, and empowerment. His dedication to uplifting others left a lasting imprint far beyond Hollywood. as fans and colleagues process the shock of his passing. There is growing interest in celebrating his life through more formal tributes. Discussions are underway about organizing a public memorial, possibly in Los Angeles or New York, where his career flourished. Networks are also planning marathons of The Cosby Show, Malcolm and Eddie, and some of his lesser-known but equally powerful work, such as his poetry and spoken word performances. There's a strong push from fans for a documentary or special tribute to chronicle his contributions to television, music, and activism so future generations can understand the depth of his influence. Behind the scenes, Warner was known as someone who never forgot his roots. Those close to him often describe him as deeply introspective, a man who journaled regularly and believed in spiritual balance. He practiced meditation, stayed active in yoga communities, and often shared messages of mindfulness and mental health on his platforms, though he never courted fame. His wisdom and calm demeanor made him a trusted confidant to many in the industry. His death has not only left a hole in the hearts of his fans, but also in the tight-knit artistic circles he quietly helped nurture. His family has requested privacy as they grieve, but released a brief statement expressing gratitude for the outpouring of love. Malcolm was a brother, a son, a partner, and a friend to so many. He lived his life with grace, curiosity, and compassion. We are devastated by his loss, but comforted by the support and stories shared by those who loved him. Fans have already begun organizing candlelight vigils in his honor across major cities, from Los Angeles to Atlanta, a testament to just how deeply he touched lives through his work and his spirit. In the wake of this tragic loss, the world is reminded of how one person's quiet dedication can leave an extraordinary legacy. Malcolm-Jamal Warner didn't chase stardom, he chased purpose. He gave us characters that felt like family, music that stirred the soul, and words that made us reflect. Though his time was cut painfully short, he lived a life full of meaning, connection, and artistry. As the sun sets on his remarkable journey, the echoes of his laughter, wisdom, and creativity will live on in every rerun, every verse, and every heart he inspired.